Towards a New Socialism. Section. Property and land. In contemporary Britain, land is an object of private property like any other. It may be used, bought, sold, inherited, or rented. In all socialist revolutions, the land has been taken out of private ownership and nationalized. In all cases, this nationalization has resulted in a weak form of public property right over the land. In the USSR, for instance, the state had disposition over the land. The planning bodies could decide to build a factory on a plot of ground, or sink a mine through it, without obtaining the permission of any landlord. But when it comes to agricultural land, or land used for housing, this right becomes tenuous in practice, since the use of the land can be delegated to private individuals, private plots, or privately built houses, or to corporate bodies, collective farms. These bodies have effective disposition over the land. In a capitalist country, it is standard practice for landowners to grant use over land to other individuals. But the landlords demand rent in return for this. For some reason, probably the association of rent with gross exploitation by landlords in the past, socialist governments have been unwilling to introduce rent payments for the use of publicly owned land. But in the absence of rent, there is a tendency for public property and land to degenerate into private proprietorship by those with disposition over it. The situation of the state owning land but charging no rent for it is both unjust and economically inefficient. To understand this, it is necessary to have some grasp of the classical theory of rent. End of section.